Two approaches to learning: product oriented and process oriented. Have you heard these terms before? Even these terms are used in writing, teaching writing, product oriented, process oriented. And even in syllabus designing, it is said that there are two types of syllabi: product oriented and process oriented. So when I was teaching these courses to my students, so I again tried to think that whether these two approaches, product oriented and process oriented, can we apply in learning in general or not? Again, the same reflective process. I thought when I was teaching the course of teaching writing and when I was teaching the course of syllabus designing, I came across these two things: product oriented approach and process oriented approach. And normally those people who are from the field of education, how many of you are from this language teaching education in general? Yes. So normally you see that we talk about setting objectives, learning objectives, setting goals, and we teach our students and our teachers also, when we train them, that we need to set certain goals for our learners. So do you think that setting goals is really a good strategy of teaching?
Yes.
Okay. So how can you explain? Again, think critically. When we set goal, what happens with us? Yes.
If we don't set goals, we won't be able to actually plan the methods that we're going to use in order to achieve those goals. Right? So we have to have very clear and concise goals in our minds.
Yes, in a way it is true, because there is a proverb also that very few people plan to fail, most of the people fail to plan. So that's why they are unsuccessful in their life. So yes, setting some sort of objective is definitely important. But do you think that only setting objective is the ultimate goal in teaching? Just like for every class we set a goal, and it is in education, I have heard in every training of education it is setting goals, learning objectives, set this, set that. Again, think about it critically. Is this a good strategy, or what are the advantages and disadvantages? Again, another question: setting goals. When we set goals, so what is the end product of that goal? Is this skill? Skill? Skill, knowledge. When we set a goal, okay, suppose our learners set a goal that they have to get 3.9 GPA in this semester. Is this a skill? Or we have to get 90% marks. Is this a skill? So goals are normally, this is that for this class, the goal is, or the student set, that they have to get 3.9 GPA or 80% marks. So this is a goal. Is this a skill?
There should be on certain grounds.
No.
I think knowledge is the focus, and apart from different, if a person has knowledge, so that person might school. So knowledge is the focus actually.
Okay, again I give you 1 minute to think about what is a goal in true sense. Use your mind and think about what is the goal. When we set goals in our life or in our learning, what do we set when we set goals?
What do you want to achieve?
And what is achievement? What is achievement? Having, okay, what is that when we have?
It can be material thing.
Material, okay, what is that?
It can be abstract.
Knowledge, okay. What is that goal? Outcome. So in our goal, we are setting an outcome.
I think goal.
Okay, we take a very simple example to understand this instead of these complicated examples. This is spring season now. What you do today when you go back home, you put certain seeds in your lawn of these flowering plants. What goal have you set?
Enjoy spring.
To enjoy?
Spring.
You have put some seeds in the soil, and what is your goal? What is your objective? To grow plants. Okay, you set this objective, you put some seeds, and after that you say that I have set a goal. Will you get the goal? Will you get the flowering plants? What will you do to get that end product? Watering. Yes. So product oriented approach is really good, but if you do it for the time being and then forget it. The other thing is process, when you enter into the process. Just like sometimes if you put seeds and every day you dig the soil and you think plant hasn't grown yet. So what is your objective oriented, goal oriented? But when you set a goal, you put seeds in the soil and then you forget about the goal and you enter into the process. Every day you water the plant. Will you get your goal? Yes. So what is more important? Focusing on goal or focusing on process? Process. So in learning, process is more important. Goal is important only up to this extent that you set a milestone that I have to achieve this and then forget about it. Because if you keep thinking about the goal, it will again create depression and it will keep you anxious. It will create anxiety. When you enter into the process, you will enjoy that. And definitely a time will automatically come, the same time, 21 days or 30 days, you will get the same goal if you enter into the process. So this is what important in learning. Normally what our learners do, their focus is always on the goal. I have to achieve 90% marks. So what should I do? I need to cram this particular question, or this question is more important from examination point of view, and then they paste it and they achieve their goal. You see, even my students now, for the last 3-4 years, I see all of them get 3.8 GPA, 3.9 GPA, and so on. When I ask them a question, they are unable to give me the answer. Or when they appear once again in an interview for MPhil, when we ask the same questions, none of them gives us the answer. But they have got, sir, I have got 3.8 GPA, so I have got 4 GPA. Because their focus is just the goal. They have not entered into the process. In learning, the real important thing is process learning. And when we enter into the process, we enjoy it. And if we just keep thinking about goal, we get anxious. And goals can be of our everyday life. Just like you said, you have set a goal that I have to construct a new house. It keeps you worried. How will it be possible? I need that much money, that much amount to do this, so and so. But if you enter into the process, the goal will automatically be achieved the same time. But what is helpful in setting goal and entering into the process, when you enter the process, what you achieve, you have got a sense of achievement. And same happens in learning. When you learn, you develop sense of achievement, and then it develops your interest, and automatically as learners or as teachers, we achieve this goal. So what we need to tell our students, that please just set a goal, but don't just think about the goal. Enter into the process of learning. That is, interact meaningfully with the learning process, with your books, with us, the teachers. Then automatically you will achieve your goal, and you will be having both the things. You will have knowledge as well as your grades. So just grades are not enough, knowledge. And knowledge will be achieved when we enter into the process. Yes, please.